views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
You're listening to an encore presentation from the Transformation Talk Radio Network.
Everyone, you are listening to the Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host Nancy, and I'm here with Mary Jane and Benny, who made me giggle a lot before we got on.
You wouldn't stop. I'm like, you got to come on the air. You're gonna keep laughing. That's gonna be kind of a weird intro there.
So it all worked out good. So it just shows that we're in a great mood today.
We are. You're right.
We are. And our topic today is preparing for the holidays.
Dun dun dun.
It's that time where all the food, all the goodies, all the stuff's coming out.
All the people,
and everybody's going to be snacking and cocktailing and eating more than we should. And then the first of the year comes around, and now we have to lose all that weight. So Mary Jane and we're going to talk to you about how to just keep it under control. Keep it under control so that when January 1st comes around, you don't have to do that dreaded cycle again. For those of you who don't know about Mary Jane, she is my mom. She is a holistic intuitive who has an office in Issaquah, Washington. She does the TAPS, which is the Accelerated Performance System. It's a technique of muscle testing your body to find out where your deficiencies are and going exactly to the root cause of the problem instead of covering up symptoms. So she's pretty amazing, even though she is my mom. She'll be taking your calls today. If you have a question for Mary Jane, it could be about yourself, a family member, a pet. She also does pets. You can give us a call at 1-800-930-2819. Okay? Mary Jane. You're on.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Nancy. Can you believe Thanksgiving is 1 week away?
Absolutely not.
Already. So it's time to, everyone's talking about holiday gatherings and things that were supposed to happen that aren't happening, about family illnesses and things happening in the family and how you handle that. So there's always life strategies or life imbalances that show up around the holidays that you have to deal with too. So it's having a good attitude, having a positive attitude, and
making the most of it.
Exactly.
And not ruining it for yourself.
And your family,
and
your children.
Family. You have to choose to be happy and take the high road. And then choose to indulge in some of those things that you absolutely love. And then stay in balance. I think the digestion is the most important part of keeping the weight off for the holiday. Isn't that true, Mary Jane?
Exactly. If you have a good digestive system, then you're not as likely to constantly keep putting on weight. If you are putting on weight no matter what you eat, that the first red flag is you're not digesting and absorbing your food. So you need to look at, what you're eating, but most of all, how your digestion is. And often some of the simple things for digestion that you might incorporate is using some apple cider vinegar with each meal to help you digest your food if you're not doing anything different. In our office, what we do is we balance and fine-tune each individual for their digestion and make sure their stomach is working properly, as well as the other parts to your digestion, which are your gallbladder and bile duct. Now, your bile duct helps your liver produce bile, and that goes through your gallbladder, flushes your gallbladder, and then dumps into the intestinal tract to break down and digest your food. When people have a bile duct issue, often they have tremendous amount of gas and bloating, no matter what they eat. And that's definitely a lack of choline, which choline helps the liver produce bile. So when your body is in balance, when you have everything you need, you break down that food, you're not as likely to gain weight, but most important, you won't be hungry.
Exactly. I think that's the biggest part. And the other thing is every person is different. So the great thing about what Mary Jane does is every program is designed specifically for you and your body, because your body tells her where to start, what needs to be taken care of first, and where to go. It's like, I'm sure everybody's heard about peeling the layers of the onion, but with Mary Jane's technique, it's like you go right to the root cause.
Exactly. And when I do your exact formula using Biotics Research Nutrition, we know that when you start that program, in a week there's going to be a difference. Because when it's fine-tuned exactly for you, and we use the best products out there, Biotics Research Nutrition, when you use those products, basically all the tablets in a bottle are almost exactly the same, very minute differences. Where, for example, you get a bottle possibly in the health food store, and it might say, an example, 500 milligrams of vitamin C. Well, every tablet may not have that much in it. It could vary dramatically from tablet to tablet. And that's why you don't always get results with things that you purchase that you don't know the quality of. Where with Biotics Research products, we know exactly what's in those products and know that when you take them, you are going to have dramatic results in a short time and continue to improve.
Predictable results is like what I like to
exactly
always say. Predictable
There's no
results.
No doubt.
And you will know, because if you go back in for your recheck and things aren't right, Mary Jane will be able to know exactly if you've missed some of your your nutrition at lunch a few days, or if you're not taking it, because your body does not lie. And
exactly.
That's the beauty
so when you come back in to get rechecked, if things still aren't working, or if you're close to where you were, which rarely happens, I have to say, in my office, because when people come to me, they're ready for a change, and they follow the program and do exactly what they're supposed to do. If you weren't doing what you were supposed to do, I could tell, because your numbers won't change and everything will be the same. So your body has all the answers, and for example, if you were to come in and something wasn't right, then your body will reveal another layer, and we're able to then look at what that is and address that so that you continue to improve and get better. What I do is so much fun. Every day I see people with, you could, various different types of problems. Some people have been going to the doctor for years trying to searching for an answer. They've had all kinds of tests. They have seen many people, and they haven't found an answer. And when they come in and I do the simple technique of muscle testing, following the same protocol every time, the body reveals exactly what the issue is. We address that issue and follow the body, then they have results and they get better.
It's amazing. It's safe, simple, and very effective. And there's a lot of aha moments in Mary Jane's office. The other thing I'd like to mention is, if you don't live in the beautiful Pacific Northwest area, you do a lot of phone consultations, as she has clients all over the United States. So the only thing you don't get over the phone is a hug when you walk, because when you walk in the office, it's usually nice to meet you, and by the time you leave, you get your hug. So
I have a cute little story about that. I was at an event recently, and one of my clients was there that I've only done phone consultations with, and another client who referred them, who has come to my office, was there with her friend, who was also a client. And they introduced me to the friend who I hadn't met in person. And they were both so excited because they told them, now you're going to get your Mary Jane hug. And so they were so excited about him getting a hug because they were so used to that. It brought a big smile to my face.
It's amazing. If you have a question for Mary Jane, go ahead and give us a call at 1-800-930-2819. Again, it could be about any problems that you're having. It could be a question about maybe one of your children or pets, as she does pets, horses, dogs, cats. Those are pretty much the majority. I don't know, goats and llamas, maybe?
They're harder to get. Goats will eat anything. Llamas are very hard to give nutrition to.
So mainly it's just your four-legged family members that she's had
I could tell you about any animal. It's a matter of what you do with it. That's the difference. That's all.
Exactly. So time for us to take a short break. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio, and we will catch you on the other side.
Get into it for 2016. Do you want more prosperity, clarity, energy, and balance in your life? Join Lynn Brown now for one of her amazing workshops, each focusing on a key part of living your best life. For more information and to register for one of these amazing workshops, visit lynnbrownevent.com. That's lynnbrownevent.com. And get into it this 2016 with Lynn Brown.
What is a brilliant culture? And how do we create them? Why are they important? Claudette Rowley has created a breakthrough 5-step process to help you design a culture that is authentic, innovative, and successful. Learn how to create change with Cultural Brilliance Radio, the DNA of organizational excellence, and Claudette Rowley. To learn more or work with Claudette, visit ClaudetteRowley.com.
Beyond being this amazing neurologist, inventor, author, Dr. Dan Cohen has been called to look at technology and look at personal and spiritual development and merge these together. As technology uses the healing and psychospiritual effects of synchronized sounds, vibrations, electromagnetic fields, and how that interacts with us in our nervous system in what we're calling the Soltec chair.
The Soltec Lounge induces profound levels of relaxation that transition over time into deep meditative states. The synchronized sound, vibration, and magnetic field induce these states. The subject doesn't have to work at it.
To learn more, go to soltecwellbeing.com. That's SOLTEC Wellbeing.
Are you ready for a game changer? Sarah Westall is bringing you Business Game Changers Radio. Sarah brings you leading experts, visionaries, and newsmakers who provide the best commentary on big issues and cutting-edge innovations. Sarah's 20 years as a business executive will help you think like an entrepreneur with expertise, energy, and attitude. Tune in to Business Game Changers Mondays at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
What if your body and mind were the compasses to the secrets, mysteries, and magic of life? Glenna Rice, co-host of The Questionable Parent, is inviting you to access all that is possible. Glenna is a 10-year certified veteran access consciousness facilitator who offers an amazing variety of life-changing classes and workshops. Work with Glenna from anywhere, with teleclasses and workshops all over the globe. To learn more and see Glenna's current schedule of events, classes, and workshops, visit glennarice.com.
Cause I'm friends with the monster.
Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host, Nancy, and I'm here with Mary Jane, who's also my mom. We're talking about preparing for the holidays, making sure that We're happy, we're positive, we're up, our digestion's intact, we're feeling good so we can have an amazing holiday experience with friends and family. We are going to go to the phones and talk to Karen. Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Great. What is your question for Mary Jane?
My partner had pneumonia last year, and it seems that this virus has morphed, and I must have caught it too, but I didn't get the symptoms. I have a morphing virus. That's all I know. My ND said this virus has gone into my gallbladder, so we're trying to support it, but I feel constantly nauseous, and I have no appetite. And it's going on for about a year.
Oh, that's not fun. So what you have, the first thing that I pick up on you is you have to do the drains in your house. The drains I'm sure if you've heard me before, I've talked about this. The drains, all the drains, what happens is you get the gases come up from the drains, whether you're on a septic tank or on the sewer. And those gases come up and you breathe them in, and then that gives you a toxic stomach, gives you puts bacteria in your stomach. Now, in the drains, you got to think about what goes down those drains, and there's a lot of thick, moldy, junk, greasy, sludge, hair. And have you ever cleaned your drains?
I'm in an apartment.
Yeah.
So, no. Are you talking about enzymes?
I'm talking about you could put baking soda and vinegar down the drains.
Okay.
And you put like a half a cup or a fourth to a half a cup of baking soda and 2 to 3 cups of white vinegar down every drain. Now, if you're living in an apartment, it's much, much worse because probably nobody has ever cleaned the drains. So you may have to repeat that you probably got to repeat it in a week and then every 2 weeks for a little while to really clean them out good. Because when you're breathing in those gases, that bacteria forms in your stomach, and that bacteria gives you a toxic stomach, and then that goes through your kidney and bladder, and then that's how people, it affects your lungs and pneumonia and other issues with sinuses. So for you, that bacteria, you've got a toxic stomach, and your stomach should score a 10, and yours is like way over like 800. So you need to, and that's why you're nauseated and you don't feel good. And so what we do for that is we use nutrition to clean up your stomach, which then cleans up your bladder and kidney and gets rid of that. So the best thing for you to do, it's very difficult to tell you what products to take that you could take. The best thing would be to call our office and make an appointment, and we would put you on a program to take care of that, and you'd feel better you'd feel better for the holiday. That's for sure.
But you're saying I'm dealing with bacteria.
I'm saying that the bacteria, it could be bacteria or virus.
Okay.
But you have a lot of bacteria in your stomach, and that can also be, it could be virus too. Because when all that bacteria is going, it's a combination. And your bladder, do you have any bladder issues?
No.
Do you have sinus issues?
No.
Do you get short of breath?
No.
Okay. Because a lot of those are things that you can have with what you have. So that's what you need to do. You need to clean your drains. And believe me, when you clean your drains, it will be dramatically better.
Okay.
And that will help that nausea and the sick stomach. And then you got to repeat it and make sure you put it on your calendar.
Once a week.
You do it once a week for a couple of weeks, and then do it every couple of weeks because you're in an apartment.
Yeah.
And the vinegar and the baking soda you could put down every drain. You could even put it in the toilet.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Karen. Thank you, and have a happy holiday. If you'd like to make an appointment with Mary Jane, you can give our office a call at 888-777-4232, or you can visit our webpage at maryjanemack.com. If you have a question for Mary Jane, give us a call at 1-800-930-2819.
Now I'm going to get back to the last call, the symptoms, nausea, not feeling good. I had a client recently who called, and she had been having those various type of symptoms for like 9 months.
Oh, is this the person who I think it is?
No, it was a new person, and that had that problem for about 9 months, and was did all kinds of things to try and feel better, but was not getting better at all, and was basically couldn't eat anything and felt pretty debilitated. And what was going on with her, again, she had a toxic stomach and her drains in her house. She traveled quite a bit and stayed in different places. And, if you stay in a hotel, the drains are pretty bad and you have the same problem. But anyway, her house, the drains were, again, very bad. So we put her on a nutrition program, and she did her drains, but then she started getting the symptoms back in a couple of weeks because she didn't. Again, it was her drains were so bad that she needed to repeat the cleaning process more often to really get the sludge out. And as soon as she did that, she was dramatically better, just totally better in a matter of hours, just with the nausea.
And I think we forget now that winter is here, all the windows are closed. So those gases and all that stuff, is milling around within the house. So the drains are very important. I know to some of you it might sound extremely strange because it did to me at first too. I'm not going to lie. But
it's huge. It's huge.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
So
for pets too, because your pets will be itchy and scratching. And then if you do the drains and then in a week or so they're scratching again, don't think it, you got to go right back to doing the drains again because it's like sometimes it takes a while to really get all that stuff out.
Yeah, it's so do your drains. And what is it? A quarter cup to a half a cup of baking soda
and 3 cups of white vinegar.
White vinegar. And you'll get this that chemical reaction where
put the baking soda down first.
And then you'll get it'll come fizzy, and make sure you do all the drains. Every drain in your house. The bathtubs,
garbage
disposal. We did have someone who was a personal friend who put the vinegar in first and then the baking soda.
Put it in a pitcher.
Yeah,
put the baking soda in and pour the vinegar, and then just had this explosion of bubbles.
Yeah, so you want to do the baking soda first, then the vinegar. Okay. So what else could we do? Emotions play a big thing for the holidays.
Sure,
too.
It stirs up, emotion. Right now, people have lost people around the holidays. People are they think of, it's sentimental. They think of old memories, and people are having anxiety and panic attacks, thinking about just being around people sometimes. And when you have anxiety and panic attacks, that has to do with your heart. Your heart is energetically in low gear. It doesn't mean you have a bad heart, but it's energetically in low gear. And then when you're put in a situation where it's stressful and you start to get short of breath and panicky, it's because your heart needs to be charged up. And what we do, again, in our office is figure out exactly what's causing the anxiety and panic attacks, and then put you on a nutrition protocol to support that organ. Sometimes it can even be your gallbladder that's backing up your heart that causes the stress and anxiety and the panic attacks. But that's very easy to change again.
I think everything is very easy to change. You've had people who come into your office who've been dealing with certain issues for years and years and years, and they come in and you tell them what's going on, and they're like, oh, I had no idea. So she's amazing. She's a miracle worker, and she's amazing. And I'm not just saying that because she's my mom. So
well, sometimes it just sounds so simple, too simple.
Well, it does sound simple, and people are like, what? But that's how it goes. Okay, let's go to Christine. Hi, Christine.
Good morning, you guys. How are you?
We are great. How are you?
Fantastic.
Fabulous.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you, too.
So how can I help you?
Well, I have a question. I gave up caffeine in the morning, and I love coffee. Love it. And so I guess my question, I have a twofold question. One, is it really as bad for you as they say it is? And two, because I only had like 1 or 2 cups in the morning, and that was it. But two, do you have anything that I could drink, not caffeinated, but something that is satisfying? I tried some coffee substitutes, and I was not happy with them. They're kind of chalky and weird. And so the other part of my coffee thing is that I love to put half and half in my coffee. And so I don't really do dairy otherwise, but that is one thing that I absolutely enjoyed in the morning, and now I feel like, I mean, I'm through the withdrawals, but I still feel the loss. Okay.
So, Christine, let me just take this. I'm gonna just take this question away from Mary Jane. And then we'll let her answer. My motto is everything in moderation. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes when I tell people things on the radio, I get a glaring look from Mary Jane across from the table here. I also indulge in Starbucks one a day. I have my coffee once a day. I love it. It's my little gift to myself. So I believe in moderation. Now, if you're a coffee drinker, they do have organic half and half. I mean,
I do everything organic. It's all organic.
Yes,
but I was just told don't do the coffee anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, okay, that's my 2 cents. Okay. Everything in moderation. But Mary Jane's up now.
Okay, my question is, why did you give up the coffee in the first place?
Well, I was cleaning up my diet, and I was told, this is a stimulant, and stimulants aren't good for you, and they'll drain your adrenals, and, I mean, I do notice that if I have a cup of coffee, I'm okay. I usually I have to revise this. I do have 1 cup on the weekend, on Saturday morning. But, I do notice that I'll sweat. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's the only reason. I mean,
it was because weren't having any other health issues or any other problems?
No, I don't have a problem. I mean, I don't think I have a problem with coffee, but I was told that
any health issues.
Oh, no.
Now, you test pretty good. You score pretty good. So what I say about that is that if everything in moderation, you can have coffee isn't that bad for you if you're not having other issues and that are causing problems with your health that need to be addressed.
I have perfect blood pressure. I don't have any issues. I don't have any heart issues, anything like that. So,
no, I'm not picking anything up at all on you. So I would say if you really love coffee and you can have a cup a day or have, limit it, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I never do it in the afternoon or evening or anything like that.
Right. And real cream is better than half and half.
Oh, okay. So real cream.
Real cream.
Now, what about? I also heard that, I love Earl Grey tea. So sometimes I'll okay, well, if I can't do coffee, I'll do some Earl Grey. But then I stopped doing that just because of the caffeine. But I think it's okay.
Tea can be as bad as coffee. Now, iced tea is golden colored iced tea is not bad. That your body can handle that pretty well.
And chai.
Yes, but if you're going to have the Earl Grey tea, you might as well have coffee.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it.
Yeah, have what you want.
Thank you. I trust your opinion because I listened to your show, and I thought I'd ask you because you guys are fabulous.
Well, thank you.
And I just anybody, I guess this will help to other people that if they don't have health issues, then don't be so quick to give up something that gives you some pleasure.
Exactly. And you enjoy it, and you know what? It'll probably make you even feel better because you enjoy it, and it'll make you happy that you do what you want to do.
Can't you feel it? I'm already happier.
All right, you just go have that. Go have that cup of coffee, Christine,
and put real cream.
And happy Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful for you.
Oh,
thank you.
Aren't you sweet? Happy Thanksgiving to you too. What an amazing call. Okay, time for us to take a quick break. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio.
Sky Siegel co-hosts one of today's most popular psychic shows, Angels and Answers, with Artie Hoffman, as she communicates healing messages from the spirit world. These messages can be astounding, enlightening, and life-changing. Born with the God-given talent of inner guidance and the amazing ability to heal, Sky has healed thousands of people. Schedule a reading with Sky now. Call 908-500-1474 and visit skyofangels.com.
Do you want to achieve your goals? Do you want to strengthen relationships with others? Do you want to improve your financial status? Colette Marie Steffen is partnering with Mark Kettenbach to bring you an energetic upgrade online experience. Unfold and develop your full potential. Visit energeticupgrade.com today for more information. That's energeticupgrade.com.
Would you like to experience life-transforming adventures in personal expansion and world service? If you do, tune in to learn about magical innate abilities that you can develop and use to make your dreams come true. Joy Elaine is author of the Joy Chronicles, and she's inviting you and millions of others to join her in working with galactic masters, angels, and the Ashtar Command as they assist humanity and planet Earth to achieve their ultimate destination of ascension. For more information about this upcoming event and broadcast, visit joyelaine.com. That's joy, ELAINE.com.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
Hi, this is Leslie Fontaine. Have you ever said to yourself, what is this mess I'm in? Believe it or not, part of us wants it. We have asked for deeper work, to understand love, to step into our power, to choose differently. Then when we start engineering the circumstances, we want to control how it unfolds. Let's be honest. It's like asking the universe to help you create something, then saying, well, not like that. I want you to do it this way. If you are ready to shift into your best life, visit lesliefontaine.com and let's talk about unfolding all that you want to be, do, and have. You'll find sessions, classes, and audio products to help remove the blocks and move you into your potential. And listen to my show, Sheer Alchemy, on Transformation Talk Radio, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. She was talking to me as we were coming in. Sorry. Okay, Christine, what a great caller we had. If you have a question for Mary Jane, give us a call at 1-800-930-2819. See?
See, Christine, it's a perfect example. You have...
Someone told her not to do that.
But you have what you want, but you have it in moderation, and you have the real thing. See, because the artificial coffee, the other stuff didn't taste as good. Why waste your time?
Exactly.
It's like eating Cool Whip instead of whipped cream. You're eating preservatives and junk.
See, I was just so happy that I was able to answer that question on my own, Mary Jane.
You did very good.
Thank you. I always believe in every moderation.
Same with the sugar-free this and sugar-free that. Sugar-free with all the sweeteners is the worst thing you could have these days. You're better off having real food.
Real sugar.
If you're going to eat eat it, if it has real sugar in it, it's better than corn syrup or artificial sweeteners.
I like real butter versus margarine.
Well, of course, and right now you could get grass-fed butter, which is even better than the regular butter. And so eat real food, and you will have less trouble with your weight, less trouble with your health, and eat as much organic, of course, as you possibly can.
Because your body knows how to process the real food, where it doesn't know what to do with all those chemicals from the fake stuff that is going in your body.
And it doesn't make it. The other thing is you're hungry. You still want to eat more food. When you eat like less calories, like things with Cool Whip, because the holidays, Cool Whip, people, I don't know why they would use that, but when you're using things like that instead of real whipped cream, it's full of chemicals, and you're going to be hungrier, and you're going to eat twice as much. And it's the same with anything else like that. Yeah.
All right, let's not judge. There are some people who like Cool Whip. I'm not one of them, but I'm going to, for those of you who do, on your side, I understand, but you could try some real whipped cream. That might be an alternative. Okay. She just rolled her eyes again. She does, but when we're together, if I say something, she'll do the same thing to me, either at a restaurant or at home. She'll just I get the eye roll, like, what are you talking about? But I always have to stick up for myself, and it's like the
very
coffee.
Good, Nancy.
Whatever. Okay.
So again, remember when you're eating out on the holidays and you're eating with other people, you don't know how they prepare your food. So once again, you do have to be ready, prepare yourself for your digestion to be good, because when you're eating other food, you don't know how they repair it. We
can't talk now. Prepare
it or how they cook it, whether they put it in a microwave.
Oh, that's the kiss of death here. The microwave. We're going to do a quick story. My cousin in Chicago, who I love dearly, and I'll be looking forward to seeing her in a couple of weeks. We had gone out to watch a hockey game, and we were going to order a cheeseburger, and we were going to split it. I said, I'll split it with you, Bridge. She said, great. She said, what kind of cheese? I said, cheddar. She goes, I do American. I said, that's not cheese. We got in this whole debate about cheese. I said, that's not cheese. So long story short, she has now since not had any American cheese, nor does she use the microwave. Her mom had come over, and she was going to heat her up some soup. Bridget got a pan out, which is a big deal for her altogether. And her mom said, well, just put it in the microwave. She said, nope. Aunt Mary says I can't microwave anymore. So it does take a little bit more thought process, but in the end,
you're healthier.
And you will. And microwaving your food can sometimes cause weight gain.
Well, it kills your food. You're not getting what you think you're getting.
Yeah, you're not eating. It's not food. You're killing all the good stuff. Like if you get frozen vegetables and you microwave them, you just kill all the nutrients that you're getting. So anyway, that was my little story. But yeah, the cheese thing. She said American cheese. I almost fell off the stool. I said, that is not cheese. So real food, real butter, real sugar.
And you don't have to eat you don't have to eat everything. You could have a taste of things. You don't, when you have your plate, take half, and don't have your plate full, and you'll enjoy everything, but you won't feel like you've overdone it.
But I think if your digestion is intact, you're happy with one plate of food. You're not
with a small plate of food.
Well, you're not going back again and again and again. My one indulgence for Thanksgiving is obviously the sweet potatoes. No marshmallows, though. Sweet potatoes with some brown sugar and butter, and just glaze them up. So I always go back for seconds on the sweet potatoes. And I don't feel guilty about it either.
Exactly. So anyway, the holiday is just think about what you're going to do. Think about it ahead of time so that you don't go graze through the holiday and come out in January and think, what happened?
Yeah, now you got to go on that diet.
Oh, diets don't work. Diets don't work. So even now, what you just want to do is, as you're going through the holidays, cut down the amount that you have. For when you eat out, don't eat the whole thing. Eat half of it and take half of it home. And then you'll be amazed at at the difference it makes in your weight.
But at the same time, it's easier said than done. So if you are constantly hungry, that's when you need to call and make an appointment with Mary Jane, because your digestion is off. So wouldn't it be great if we could all go out to eat and only eat, half of our meal and take the other half home? I know people who go out to eat and they eat the whole meal and they might get another half a meal. So that means there's an imbalance within your body. And so if you don't take care of the imbalance, you will continue to eat everything in sight or more than you want. So the beauty is go in to see Mary Jane, find out where that imbalance is, and 9 times out of 10, it's your digestion, which is
number one.
Yeah, or your gallbladder.
Or your pancreas if you're craving sugar. We have great nutrition and products to help you to stabilize your blood sugar. And so you don't even go looking for the food anymore. You feel good, your energy changes, you're not tired, you're not fatigued from all the toxins in your body. And again, it's just getting in balance. It's not like doing a major
overall. And you don't have to give up the things that you love. I mean, you'll find that you're satisfied eating all those things that you still love, but you're not overeating all those things you love. But it also could be an emotional component as well.
Exactly.
The overeating.
Well, the emotions, every emotion you experience, it's like I explained, every client, when clients can come in, they'll say if they have a kidney issue or gallbladder, how did I get that? Well, whenever you experience an emotion, and that's from the time of intrautero, from the time you were first conceived, when your body experiences an emotion, it's stored in an organ. When that organ, through the years, the more you experience that same emotion, when that organ gets full, then you start creating the physical symptoms. And then your body, it's like a red flag. It's like, I can't do this anymore. Help me, help me. So often what I do when people come in is we talk about that and talk about where did that come from? What's going on with you that's caused you to be stuck in this same repeated emotion, like a gallbladder or a kidney issue? It's a pattern. And once you start to clear that up, it happens to you less. It doesn't mean it will never happen to you again, because emotions go on forever and we keep experiencing different things that affect us in different ways. But you are much better.
Because you've identified what it is. And the other interesting thing is you'll tap in and say, well, it happened 5 years ago around this time. And people in your office say, oh, well, that's when, I got divorced, or that's when, a loved one died, or whatever the case may be.
With the muscle testing, you could tap into the body and ask the body any question, and I could identify what the emotion is, when it happened, and the year, basically the month or around the time. And usually when I mention that, the person will think about it for a second, or it will pop right up exactly what happened. And the idea is just identifying it so you're able to let it go.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Time for another short break. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Your picture perfect blue, sunbathing on the moon, stars shining as your bones illuminate. First kiss just like a drug, under your influence, it took me over, you're the magic in my veins. This must be love. Sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on.
What if your body and mind were the compasses to the secrets, mysteries, and magic of life? Glenna Rice, co-host of The Questionable Parents, is inviting you to access all that is possible. Glenna is a 10-year certified veteran access consciousness facilitator who offers an amazing variety of life-changing classes and workshops. Work with Glenna from anywhere, with teleclasses and workshops all over the globe. To learn more and see Glenna's current schedule of events, classes, and workshops, visit glennarice.com.
Get into it for 2016. Do you want more prosperity, clarity, energy, and balance in your life? Join Lynn Brown now for one of her amazing workshops, each focusing on a key part of living your best life. For more information and to register for one of these amazing workshops, visit lynnbrownevent.com. That's lynnbrownevent.com. And get into it this 2016 with Lynn Brown.
You, yes you, can be the highest version of yourself. Wellness coach and natural beauty expert Dr. Agnes Frenkel is on a mission to help you play the game of your life. Win in vibrancy, health, and beauty. Because you deserve it. Dr. Agnes goes beyond the limits in her personal coaching sessions to revolutionize health and wellness. Now is the time to unleash your true power. For more information, visit dragnesfrankel.com.
Tune in to Lucid Planet Radio with Dr. Kelly Neff. This hit show will illuminate your senses and empower you beyond your daily stressors and hardships. Renowned psychologist and author Dr. Kelly will captivate you with far-reaching topics and amazing guests as you wake to the greatest version of yourself. Learn to tap into your intuitions, think critically about our world, heal emotional and psychological wounds, and follow your passions to live your dreams. The Lucid Planet. Welcome home. Visit lucidplanetradio.com for more information.
Hey everyone, this is Dr. Pat. I am so thrilled. I've had the honor of working with Leslie Fontaine for the past year or so. And what she has created in her hit program, Sheer Alchemy, transcends what most of us get to listen to or hear in any point in time in our lives. But beyond that, Leslie is working with people all over the world, and she has created something phenomenal based on the feedback and input from the archangels, from the ascended masters, from the light beings, and most importantly, from each and every one of you. So if you want to change your life, if you're ready to step into your own version of sheer alchemy, please give Leslie a call at 678-665-3366. And why? Because this is what you're going to be prepared to do. Be amazed, and on your part, connect with the ascended masters that are there to help you custom make the life that you are meant to live.
No silver or no gold could dress me up so good. You're the glitter in the darkness of my world. Just tell me what to do. I'll fall right into you. Going under 'cause it's real.
Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I am your co-host, Nancy, and I am here with my mom, Mary Jane. For those of you who don't know or just tuned in, Mary Jane is a holistic intuitive, and she has an office in Issaquah, Washington. She sees people in person, and she has clients all over the United States. If you'd like an appointment with Mary Jane, give her office a call at 888-777-4232. Rhonda is in the office. If you get the answering machine, that just means Rhonda's on the other line. So please leave her name and number, and Rhonda will get back to you as soon as possible. More information on Mary Jane, visit her her webpage at maryjanemack.com. Today we're talking about preparing for the holidays, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Okay. We're going to go to Noreen. Hi, Noreen. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm pretty good.
Good. What's your question for Mary Jane?
Well, my question is, I'm 69, and when I was younger, my teeth were really bad, and I had a lot of amalgam fillings.
I know all about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to know if that, mercury poisoning can still be affecting me, even though a lot of them are gone, but there's still 2 or 3 left.
Were you on a nutrition protocol when you had them removed?
No.
Okay, I do get that, yes, they are. You still have toxins in your system because your parotid gland is like under your jaw. It's like when you get the mumps. And that parotid gland puts out an enzyme in the saliva to get rid of any chemicals. When you're overloaded with chemicals, that parotid gland can get overused and shut down. Your parotid gland is a 2 on both sides. So you would need some nutrition to get that parotid gland working again. And you definitely do test to have chemicals in your system. So you need a particular protocol to get all that pulled together to get it out of your system. And certainly should do that before you have anything else done, any other amalgams. Whenever you have amalgams removed, you need to be on a protocol for up to 6 months after to continually keep pulling those chemicals and the mercury out.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very important. Otherwise, later you can have issues from it. That's for sure. So you could always give our office a call, and I could tell you exactly what you need, get you on the right protocol. Again, because that you don't want health issues down the road because of that.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing is that these were all done, like I said, when I was pretty young, and then since then have had children, and 3 out of my 4 children have been affected by learning disabilities. Is that a possibility? Is there a connection with that?
Well, you never know. I mean, that's when you had that done. Again, when you have the amalgams out and it shuts down your parotid gland, your immune system, then anytime you're exposed to other chemicals, your body can't get rid of it. So then, have you had a problem with chemicals through your life?
I don't really know. I've been pretty healthy.
Yeah, then you would know if you did. You would know if you did. So, so it's hard to say whether that necessarily was exactly what was going on with your kids. How are your kids doing now?
Well, they're both still, now they're suffering from depression, 2 of them.
Okay. So again, it doesn't. I always look at them as it doesn't matter what it is. You're born with your parents' nutritional deficiencies, and if your parents were what I say nutritionally stable, like when people come to me before they get pregnant and we take care of their health issues, their children aren't going to be born with those same things. Right. If you don't, then it's likely your kids could have like kidney or bladder issues or learning issues. It depends on what goes on with both parents. But again, it doesn't matter. It's where they're at today and what can be changed today to correct those issues and bring them back in balance and make them feel better. So it's not something you have to live with. It's something that can be changed.
Got it.
All right, Noreen. Thank you so much for your call. Okay.
Exactly. Again, it doesn't matter what you have or how long you've had it. Again, once it's identified, and a lot of things you have gotten from your parents, but that doesn't mean you have to
continue that way.
Exactly, or pass it on to children if you take care of it before you get pregnant. And even when I deal with people who are pregnant, when they take the nutrition, it can correct any imbalances in the baby. So it's really easy to address.
Again, it's quick, easy, and effective. Yeah. All right, Noreen, here's Mary Jane's office number. It's 888-777-4232. Again, that's 888-777-4232. Or just visit our website at maryjanemack.com.
And for everyone out there, there isn't anything that we can't address. Again, you follow the body, and no matter how difficult you may think your situation is, there's always an answer, and it can always be changed. So we wish you and look forward to you giving our office a call and helping us with your health issues or emotional, help you get on the right track to being
the best you can be,
and being happy.
Yeah,
it's when you're down and out and bummed out, nothing's right. So you got to get above that, so you could start to think about what you really do want or where you really are going in your life. And that's what I can help you do.
Yeah, Wayne Dyer had a quote, and unfortunately I can't remember exactly the words, but it was, instead of thinking about all the things that you dislike and are going wrong, change it to, I am attracting all the things I want and like. So when you have those thoughts of all those things that are going wrong or you don't like, stop that, say, oh, that's interesting, but I really want...
Yeah, repeat what you want, not what you don't want.
Yeah, because you get what you think about. And it's the holidays, and it's the holiday movies are on. And my favorite thing about the holidays is that Christmas magic, that feeling, that feel-good feeling. So,
and think about what you want in your life and bring that reality into it, because you were meant to have whatever you desire if you really believe that you can have that. So raise your energy and dream big and reach for the stars and really write down what you want.
Good things will happen. We would like to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving, safe travels for those of you who are going to be hitting the roads. Be patient, and we all look forward to seeing you next month. Take care.
You've just heard an encore presentation from the Transformation Talk Radio Network. For more information about the network, visit transformationtalkradio.com.